Yeah, I'm sitting here in the dark. My cable's not working, and I need to go to bed because I have a long day ahead of me. But you know what? I see that I'm losing subscribers, and I want to apologize to those who feel that I'm a little too strong in personality, trying to get you all scared and riled up. That's not my intentions. If I see something, I'm going to share it. If I see something and I don't share it and something happens, whether you know that I see it or I don't see it, I have to live with that on my conscience. So with that being said, I don't sugarcoat anything on my channel. And if this channel is not for you, I respect that. Go find another channel that resonates with you better. Okay? You're never bound to be stuck on my channel. I'm just who I am in the crazy world that we live in. With that being said, I have a prediction that I'm going to share regarding Keir Starmer. I told you all he was in power for a reason. Well, there's multiple reasons why the higher elites want him in power, and they don't even deserve to be called elites because they're warmongers. I'm not going to get into Russia right now. I already left a community board memo on a prediction. I put it out yesterday. We'll see if it comes to light. But Keir Starmer, this man is a puppet. And is he that damn stupid to not see that he's being set up? Guys, I can't make it up. This is not even a psychic prediction. You should be able to see it yourself. I mean, maybe I am going a little overboard. These drones that killed those 21 young girls in Russia, in Luhansk, on Russia's side, most of them were made, and UK intelligence controlling them, helping the Ukrainians, but mostly we know the deal with that. And Zelensky's about to sign, or he may have already signed a deal with Keir Starmer to produce more, drones. Sorry, guys. Drones. This is not going to end well in the future. Again, not here to fearmonger. I don't need to do that. If you are seeing what the hell is going on and you've taken off your rose-tinted glasses, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. He is going to be set up to take the fall. Keir Starmer is the fall guy when all of this is said and done and there's a retaliation, because that's coming. That is coming. Not today, not tomorrow, not next month, but that shit is coming. And I don't want it to, but it's coming, guys. Of course, these drones, they have to stop them from being manufactured right there in the UK. France didn't want to do it. Brussels didn't want to do it. Germany didn't want to do it. Yeah, they might be giving money and giving out supplies, but they did not want to be the one to stamp the seal in the metal with a serial number saying UK made, just like US made. This is UK made. This is serious. You think the opposition, the opponent, is going to forgive and forget this? No. France could have easily done this, but Macron doesn't want to be the fall guy. And even if he's out of power, or Keir Starmer is out of power when karma comes, it's not going to affect them at this point. It's going to make them look even crazier and even bad, right? But it's going to fall back on people, the civilians. And I don't need to go in details on how that's going to happen, because if you have a vivid imagination, Not everyone has one like me, but you'll know where I'm going with it. It's not going to be good in the future. And it's not going to be just Russia. It's going to be these other countries that, again, the West, the U.S. is breaking apart. Venezuela. Cuba will be next. That is my prediction. I will say that. Cuba will be next. But we have talks of trying to take over Greenland. We saw what happened in Iran. Okay? So even though the United States is like, oh, we're not involved with Europe and Ukraine and Russia. No, they're not. As far as supplying tools, they're doing things to tear down bricks on an economic level. Again, I'm not taking sides here. I'm telling you, this is what I see. Doesn't mean I'm accurate, but I think a lot of it's just common sense. I'm not on here to spew my guts out. I'm on here to share that this is going to fall back on the West at some point. And it's not going to be just China that stands up. It's going to be, Russia. Can you believe I just said China? Well, yeah, it's going to be China. It's going to be Russia, China, maybe North Korea, parts of Armenia, because it's going to be divided there, I see. And Iran, when this happens, it's not going to be good for anybody. I mean, I guess I could say roll out the red carpet and start eating your popcorn, get it ready for when this happens. But that's not going to be the state of mind that you and I are going to be in. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is Keir Starmer is the fall guy. Even if he's not in power when things go down, he is still the fall guy because France doesn't want to be responsible. Germany doesn't want to be responsible. Brussels doesn't want to be responsible. The Baltic states and Poland really don't want to be responsible. Again, they are putting money and assets into Ukraine, but they are not making those drones that are killing people in Russia. And that's what we have to understand. Retaliation is where I'm going with it. It will be a retaliation. Again, I'm not telling you this so you can start canning your food and burying treasures because you're going to need them on doomsday. I'm not trying to do that. What I'm trying to tell you is this is not good. And the United States is going to have a karma too. And it's going to be with Iran. I do believe that. At some point, I don't want to say too much. This is why I don't like really talking about U.S. politics anymore because I live here. But I'm telling you, the man in power here is going to make a huge mistake. He already is. And if you think that BB is dictating every single thing that Mr. 47 is doing, that's not the case. I think BB has an influence on Trump. This is true. But Trump does what the hell Trump wants to do. And Trump is probably sitting back and he knows what he's doing. Like I said, the guy was put in power to disrupt the old systems or try to disrupt the old systems. But when he's gone, or right towards the end of his term, there's going to be an uptick. Karma for everybody. And it's not just one world leader that we can point fingers to and blame. It's all the West, except maybe a few of the Slavic regions who kind of stayed in themselves. But it's going to be a lot of the Western countries, including right here where I'm at. True story. They are trying to weaken these countries in the East. Iran. It's all about money for the United States. It's all about oil. It's all about having those water routes. But Europe, they want a war. Okay, they want a war with Russia. And I feel like Russia has been very open. Like today, remove your diplomats out of Ukraine. And they told the United States the same thing. The U.S., I don't think, has diplomats over there. But either way, Mr. Rubio, okay. Mr. Rubio agreed. But then you have Mertz and a few others in the EU who tell Russia, no, we're not pulling out our diplomats. They're staying right where the hell they are. It's like they want Russia to sacrifice one of their own people so they can edge just a little closer to World War III. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, this is public news. This is public knowledge. We are not removing our diplomats out of Ukraine. They know Russia is going to go in Ukraine. I've already put that out on my community post early yesterday. That is a prediction. Go back and read it if you want to see what all I had said about it. I don't want to rehash that here. But the EU governments, they don't care about their own people. They don't. And that's scary. So how do they feel about their civilians and their citizens, you know? And then I have people leaving comments about Canada and parts of Australia. And there was another country, I can't remember where now, guys. They're telling me about the civilians themselves who are born in those countries. They're losing everything to people who don't live there. I love everyone, and I love to see people come over here in the States that want to work, make money, take care of their families. I don't have a problem with that, but I don't want no criminal in here. And the truth is, we have criminals of all races. There's a lot of Americans that are criminals that I'd love to see behind bars and never come out. Or they could just have the death penalty, save us money. So it's not just foreigners, right? It's your own people that do shitty things, but we don't need extra on top of it. That's the point I'm trying to make. Oh, man, I hate that I lose subscribers for speaking my mind. But I will never change. It will never happen on my watch or anyone else's. I am who I am. And it looks like I'm losing about 8 subscribers per day. And that does make me sad. It hurts my heart. But that's fine. I need to weed out the ones that don't want to be here because they don't want to hear what I have to say. I have to respect that and let them go on about their merry business. And hopefully I will bring in new subscribers and the ones that have been here to support me. I love you guys. I'm not here to fearmonger. I'm not. I just want you to see what's going on. There's a bigger picture in all this. Some say it's global reset. The global reset, my friends, that does not take place until after these little wars become a big war. Then we have a global reset. We still need to see Taiwan and China get into a conflict. Or better yet, I'm looking at Japan. I see Japan and China going at it before I do Taiwan. There's something going on between Japan and Taiwan. There's a competition with electronics. Meanwhile, Trump will go into Cuba. That's his eye. That's his baby right now. I bet Justin Trudeau has a lot to say about that. All right, guys, I'm going to try to get some sleep so I can get my work day tomorrow over with, and I will see you guys soon.